guys, it's me, Terry Jules, the Struggle Living Life, and I'm here to share with you a few things that I'm going to prep to go along with my juice diet. This whole juicing thing, a struggle. It requires so much prep time, okay? But the first thing that I'm going to do today is, because I'm going to add apple cider vinegar to my morning regimen, I need to make the little juice for that. Not necessarily a juice, but a little concoction. And for that, I'm going to use ginger. I'm going to use fresh ginger, turmeric, and limes, okay? The ginger, all I did was cut it up and diced it up, and I added it to this. And the same thing for the turmeric. Turmeric looks like this, and then it's orange when you cut it, and it has all my fingers and fingernails orange, okay? So this is the limes, the turmeric, and the ginger, and I'm going to put that to get diced up real quick, okay? I'm also going to be making my celery juice for the morning. Okay, because this didn't dice up very well, I need to add a little water to it because it's very, very dry. And so I need it all to dice up together. Okay. I need it all to work together. Okay, so now I have some turmeric, ginger, a little water, and lime, okay? So I'm going to take this. Can you see? You can't see with all this other stuff in here. I also have some cinnamon sticks here. So I'm going to add 2 sticks . One stick is enough, I guess. 1 stick to, let me shake this up. You see how my belly shakes when I shake this? This is too much. The struggle. I'm gonna add the cinnamon to that. Now that I have made everything else, I can just add like 2 tablespoons to that. And then get a little cayenne pepper. I can add a little dash of cayenne pepper. Get me a top. Shake it all up. I'm going to put this in the fridge, and then in the morning, every morning, I'm going to add a tablespoon or 2 to a half a glass of warm water and drink it up as a tea. So there you have it. You can also add a little ground cinnamon if you so choose to. You can also use the ground ginger if you don't have the regular ginger. And you can use ground turmeric if you don't have it. If you don't have the real turmeric, the fresh turmeric, you can use the ground turmeric. Okay? So it all works. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make some celery juice for the morning. And I've already cut, cleaned, put it all in the blender. So all I have to do now is I'm going to add a little bit of aloe vera juice. I just add, like, I don't know, what does that say, like an ounce or 2? I don't know. I'm just going to add a little bit. And then And that should be ready for the fridge. That way it can be cold in the morning. It was good this morning, but it's better cold, I'm sure. Little mess right there. Okay. And then the last thing that I'm going to do is show you how I made this absolutely delicious tea. Okay. So I don't have any specific tea that I use. I just use a green tea. I have a kombucha decaf that I'm using today. That's not necessarily the same thing that I used the other day. And I have hibiscus tea. No particular brand or anything. I have this iced tea maker that I bought like 20 years ago by Mr. Coffee. And it still works fine because I love tea. I love hot tea. I love cold tea. I love all sorts of tea. So I have that. And now that I've made this concoction, I can just go ahead and add, like, I think that's enough. And actually what I did was, I did not, I used this, I left the little tea stuff from the whatever was left in here. I left it in here. I didn't get another one. I didn't clean the container. It's been in the fridge. And then I also have some honey. It's some Dawn Victor pure honey with comb. I love this tea. This honey. It's so super sweet. And I just put one oversized tablespoon. And then I make the tea. The tea bags have already been inserted in here. So now I just gotta make the tea. And the water has already been inserted. This Mr. Coffee thing takes about 32 ounces of water. I put it on and I make the tea. And then I love tea. So all of my old tea bags that I had from the tea from yesterday, I actually just put them in this cup and made me some tea real quick. It's only for me. My hands are clean. And I don't care really. And then I get a little spice of that to clean my spoon out. And I don't really take anything in my tea. But I'll use this spoon. And that's it. There you have it. Have a great evening.